Hey little birdie. What you got in your mouth? Bit of grass. Hey everybody, and welcome to the final part of TEAL'C'S staff. We're finally going to get this one done today, so come along for this final little journey and I hope you enjoy it. Hey, little birdie, where you going? Doesn't care about me at all, do you? Oh well, I'll leave you alone. See you later, little buddy. Okay, I'm trying to show you this to sort of justify what I'm about to do, but it doesn't really pop up on the camera. It's down to 180 grit now, but there's a lot of well, you can sort of see it there. There's still a lot of marks and stuff left from the Dremel bit. So, what the next stage is, even though sort of pains to do it, we're going back down the grits. We're going to be grabbing this sandpaper, 80 grit, and we're going to be sanding down the entire thing again, trying to get rid of all those little blemishes and lines and stuff. But luckily for all you guys, I'm a super duper quick sander, so this should go fairly quickly. Hey Teal, I got another joke for you. How come woodworkers don't like drilling holes? Because that's the boring part. Ah, you like that, did you? Well, you'll probably love this horrible one. Hey Teal, how do you fire a lumberjack? You give him the axe. Rightio, what I'm about to do here is an experiment. I want to darken up the staff a bit, so I've got this little offcut and I'm going to be diluting the proof tint with this diluter and yeah, see if we can dumb down the colour a little bit. I still want the actual grain to be popping out, so that's why we're doing this. So I think about a 5:1 ratio might work pretty well, so we'll go 25 mils of this and 5 mils of this to start with. So open this up. Okay, I might as well start with this one. Rightio, that's still looking pretty dark actually. I might go another 10 mils of this just to start with. Give it a little stir. Still quite dark, but we'll see how that goes. So we'll grab just a bit of this. There we go. I'll show you what that looks like when it's dry and we'll sort of go from there. Rightio, here's our experimental piece all done. This part here I actually gave 2 coats, and this part here is just a single coat. I actually think the single coat looks a bit better, and this is plain obviously with nothing on it. So yeah, I think I might call that a success, and we'll be going with this one on the final product. Yeah. Okay, I've given the entire thing a good smoothing down with the burrs and I've defined all the transition lines. The entire thing's been sanded back down to 180 grit, so we're pretty much back to where we were at the start of the video. And yeah, it's finally time to do the detail work. So I'm going to draw some designs on here and then we'll get to it. Alrighty, After seriously like 4 or 5 hours of drawing on and rubbing off, I've come up with this design. That was so annoying doing that. It was like a full-on head slamming moment. But I finally got this done. I've got a few chevrons drawn on here and here that I'll be carving in. And these are the bits I'll be using. I'll be using this sort of saw bit type thing to do the slits up the top. This little pointy thing just to do a little bit of the details. This Taj Mahal looking thing to be smoothing out all of these, like, where are they? There's still a lot of blemishes, like that one there. A few here, so I'll be trying to smooth them out. And I've got 3 of these round bits to actually do the carving of these chevrons. So yeah, I thought I'd leave the rest of it fairly plain because these lines, the grain of the wood, that actually looks really good and it represents the lines on the actual Martok staff. So yeah, let's get on to carving these symbols. Hey little goody, you all excited that we're nearly finished? You just want to go for a drive, don't you? Maybe later, little buddy. First, got to finish this thing off. Rightio everybody, I'm done with all the carving on it now. This is the slit up the top. Then we go down and I've got TEAL'C'S forehead symbol here. The shaft is left fairly plain because of the grain on it. I really like that. And then down here, we've got those little chevrons that I was showing you. So now, all I've got to do is sand it to 240 grit. Then I'm going to 320 grit. And then I'll be staining the whole thing black. And then I'll be sanding it to 400 after that. And then I'll be doing the final polish. So I'm not entirely sure how much of that I'll actually show you. So I figured I'd mention it now. But as always, if you feel like I'm not showing you enough or I'm showing you too much, leave a little comment in the comments below about what you would and wouldn't like to see. So let's get this thing done. And there we have it. That's my interpretation of the Martok staff. I'll try to get over there without either me or the phone falling into the water to show you some close-ups. There we go. Now considering I was like very close to actually throwing this one out and making it firewood, I think that turned out pretty cool. It's the first time I've actually done this staining as well, and I'll definitely be doing that again. I like that. The grain's still popping through, but it's made it all nice and dark. And now I was thinking, I might actually call this one like a Neanderthal or a caveman Martok staff. It's not exactly like the show, but you can sort of see how it could potentially evolve into the one from the show. And that's just because of the shape of the wood. I just basically did what I could with the wood that I had. So I'm pretty happy with that in the end. And there's just one more order of business to do, and that's to announce my giveaway winner. So let's get on to that, shall we? And now it's finally time to get on to our giveaway winner. I've had a few more comments than last time, so I couldn't really do it the same way as before. So I've used an actual random comment picker on the computer. And there we go. Lacey May, you're the winner. Congratulations, and sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong. Feel free to contact me in my email and we'll get all the details sorted. So as usual, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll catch you on the next one.